Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 15 and Pleasant Valley version 2.2. So, I mentioned in the last episode I'd planted some apple trees. And if we have a look, well, here they are. And as you can see, as well as apples, we're looking at water and manure required. And thanks so much for letting me know that. I hadn't actually looked in the book to figure that out. So we would have been waiting a while to get any sort of results. So let's give them some water. Holy smokes. I'm sort of hoping this is the whole orchard. Uh-oh. 2,000 per tree, eh? Alright, I should have brought a bigger one. I should have brought a bigger one. Yep, this is going to be a little bit of a process. They also require manure. So, we'll have to see how that goes. I went all the way down to where we make fuel just to grab this little mini tanker because I didn't think these would take very much. Yeah. We got enough left for 2 trees. And that's it, eh? Wow. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only got half of one row done. I think I'll grab a bigger one, shall we? Alright, here we go. Maybe that'll be some use here. Because it's just not going to do it. Not for what we need. These fields still need seeded. Whoa. Hooey. I was just checking this mod out. I think I've used it before, but I didn't remember if it was very good. What I actually wanted it for. And that's where I'm going to take it now. Was to deal with our wool. Well, not so much the wool, but, well, you'll see in a moment. Just cut in front of that fella. He doesn't mind. Seriously, he doesn't. It actually feels like you're doing 70 when you're doing 70 in this thing. And take a little shortcut. Yeah, this is definitely not exactly a high-end mod. The outside looks really nice, but I gotta say the inside's a little bit, well, lacking, shall we say? Oh, I don't need to take a long way around. Let's cheat and cut across here. Because, yeah, outside she's quite a pretty little thing. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, we are starting to get a little bit of wool. I thought this would be a good vehicle for this sort of thing because it also has handy little things like that. Now, I don't know that I'd want to haul an entire trailer of grass down here, but hey. For that sort of thing, it's great. But what it's also good for is this. It works really well for hauling this around. Let's drop the tailgate, spit out the ramp. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Lovely. Because, yeah, we are getting a few of these. Lovely. Imagine they're going to need water soon as well. So I think that I should probably put these here. They're actually going to fit. Whew, barely. Barely, I'll tell you. There we go. Nice. So yeah, that's why we got the little mog more than anything. I have to clear up this, and then we will come by with a suitable trailer and get rid of them. But that allows me to tow this around and drop that off, and actually I suppose I could have filled that water thing and brought it down here. Would have been a good place for it. What else have we got going on? Alright, so the animals, as I said last time, I have given them a little bit of this and that. Now, you... is there any way you need it past here? Probably this way would work. Can go start you on that bit of barley. Now I think our onions are ready. And you're going, oh yeah, like you actually grew onions this time. Who are you trying to kid? But no, we actually have grown onions this time, guys, honestly. But I want to just get this fella started. And yeah, we're going to enable the old straw swatheroonie. So, there we go. There you are, Mr. Happy, Happy, Joy, Joy. You do your thing. So we didn't have that much luck with the tree watering business. Now, somewhere up here I do have... Well, somewhere I do have a tanker. Apparently not here, but that's part one. Let's grab ourselves a Kenworth here. Because if we can't do all the water at the moment, maybe we can at least... Now I'm going to assume it's solid manure they want, as opposed to flinging the shits all over your trees. Whoopsie. Gotta be a little more accurate than that. And let's get her tucked in nice and tight. Good, good, good. Too tight. We're actually, there we go. We were clipping the pipes. So, let's take this to tree land. Oh, I've got a lot of fields to seed as well. It's that little bit of barley. I'm going to do another barley field down here. I haven't figured out which one yet, but both of these still need seeded. Alright. Let's see how we do here, shall we? Ooh. How about if we just go by one? Or am I supposed to poop the whole thing here? Well, we'll try that. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's definitely not doing it. So, actually, come to think of it, liquid manure is down here. Or perhaps you can't use a spreader, you just need an actual trailer. There's a thought. How about... There we go. Let's head back up to the farm. I didn't think that just spreading it was going to work, but hey. In the instruction thing it said, with the appropriate implement. So, I assumed if manure, the appropriate implement, was what we had. However, I'm willing to go with other things. Now, what is with this field? See, it looks like something's growing, but at the same time, we've got spots there where there's obviously old sugar beets from the last harvest. So I'm no sure what's up with that. Alright, now I know this thing will actually take the pooping, but I don't think we need the truck. So, let's grab the big fent. Rawr. And see how we do. I wish this thing had a weight on the front, but I don't know where the weights are. I haven't seen any up here. I have not. I really need one. This tractor's just all over the place when you're carrying something and no weight on the front. As I imagine it would be. Yeah. I really shouldn't have put that spreader there. See, I was thinking I would collect manure out of here, but I don't think I've actually dumped any here. So, that's alright. I know we can do. Yeah, see, there is a thing for manure. I just haven't used it. I've been putting it directly into the trailers. However, not at all a big deal. We'll just simply park on the other side and swing the belt over. One of the really nice little bits about these. might do it. Might do it. Let's see. And... oh, wrong way. Swing her around. Da-da-da. Look at that. Beautiful thing. Yeah, it's been a while since we've taken any, so we should get a fair bit. 28,000, 31,000, 34,000. Ooh, that holds a fair bit. 37, 40, 43, 46.5. Not bad. Let's shut that off for a second. Swing it back over. There we go. Alright, let's see how we do with this. Probably would be simpler to just transfer it all directly into the bit with the automated belt. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, we did get a tip there for a moment. Oop. Quite the process. I'm going to try going between the rows on this next set. How are we doing here? Nice, so they take 2,000 water, 2,000 poop, and away they go. Well, at least this larger trailer is actually getting us somewhere. There we go. That's one entire row. Yeah, really? Oh. Yeah, see, now the problem is yeah, I really don't know which one just got it, so I'm gonna have to do them individual. There we go, we'll come in nice and close on this row. Oops. Oh, come on. And that one's done. Well, this is gonna take a little while, guys, but this is sort of I'm not sure it's doing every tree, to be honest with you. Well, this is quite the process, I tell you. Yeah, I'm really not convinced that all the trees got what they needed, but I guess we'll see. I guess just before we sign off of this episode, let's pop around and see what else might need doing. Okay, we've already dealt with that and that. These guys are fine. Oops, wrong button. This is doing fine. We're not making any gold for some reason. Ooh, you're almost ready to have stuff picked up. Great. Down in the mine. These are working. You can see the logs getting grabbed up. I do need to bring coal to the other one, though. It's out of power. So, yeah. I'm actually... And I should have done this right at the start and forgot. Shame on me. You need to be sold. The milk, that is, not the entire rig. Okay, those are ready to harvest now. But this, I want to quickly come up here and shut this off because I forgot. And I'll bet we've been producing... oh, maybe not. I think we're out of wood chips again. But we'll turn it off nonetheless. There we go. Yeah, we're still at 21%, so we must be out of wood chips. That's alright. That's alright. Other thing I want to do. Oh, yeah. We're gonna drive over. We just want to check and see if we're actually producing drywall. So we're just gonna quickly zippity dip over there. Come on, try and have your wheels on the ground for at least a foot or two. Here we go. So, whoop. Briefly there, something was showing. There we go. Drywall, 6%. Look at that. We have 12,500. Wow. Hey, there it is. Look at this. Alright. That's really cool. So there you go, guys. I'm going to end the episode there. I'm going to go and finish my little tree project. And, well, I'll carry on. As I said, I've got a few fields that need seeded. So I will deal with that as well. Thanks always for your input. It's been absolutely wonderful and helpful as always. Yeah, this has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15 here on Pleasant Valley. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.